Yep. Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. Chris Davis, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to gain ground in the home run race. Next. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Striding into the box, Dawa Lugo. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Calhoun is there, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the Tigers nothing. A's coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Spencer Turnbull gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping in, George Springer. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
1-1 the count now. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reyes on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Olson, a native of Georgia. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there, down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's Chris Davis now. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is great observation, not only for the veterans in the clubhouse, but the young rookies on this roster to not give anything away at this level.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland with no score. Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Nick Castellanos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Wood has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Now at the plate, Kristen Stewart. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Josh Harrison stands in, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 13 home runs and 49 runs batted in. The 0-1 on its way, and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner goes. A bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there, and there are two away now. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one, and as you can see, it's not been the case of late. From the stretch, and they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And a fastball misses there. Ball four.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now batting, Ronnie Rodriguez. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. The pause and the 0-2. This is popped up. Olsen is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tigers strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The count to the A's left fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
1 strike.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Hit hard down the line, and that's through for a hit.
This guy is on absolute fire right now. Average has crept over 280 and trending north. Watch out for this guy his next couple ABs.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And this one runs up high, ball one. Piscotty on at first, nobody out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart moves over. 1 down.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike 2 swinging. That's popped up. Rodriguez onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitch is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat, and that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Hit down the line at first. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. 1-1. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Harrison. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Rogers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Victor.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Reyes. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Rogers aboard here at first with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Dawa Lugo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. Third inning, no score to this point. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. 1-1 the count.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
All even now, 2-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 on with 2 away. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
2 down, runners at first and second. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. It's a base hit into center field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
A ball and no strikes. Stewart, a native of Georgia. He's a second-year big leaguer. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The batter, number 1.
Standing in now, Josh Harrison.
Josh.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ball 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 2-0 on the way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike. Jeimer Candelario would be next. The 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's set. Here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Richard racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Brad Peacock is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Rodriguez is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ring.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Tigers 5 and the A's nothing.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now a long throw to third, but he is in there with a triple.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here, goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to third with a nice triple.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 0-1. Fastball well outside. The 1-1 home in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Smoke toward third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch on its way. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Into the box now, Chris Davis.
Designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First offering on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
You don't deal in a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Grichuk hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. Another one sent foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos has a beat on it. 2 gone. Two men on, 2 out. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Davis at second. Piscotty on at first with 2 down. Ready with the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. Tigers are out in front, 5-2. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Jake Rogers. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So digging in now, Victor Reyes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Peacock, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
To his right, Calhoun forgets him. 2 down.
Now batting,
Ready for another shot now. Dawa Lugo. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air out toward left. The Scotty's on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And it remains 5-2. Standing in, Sean Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball two.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. And a full count now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Popped him up. Candelario has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Number 36 on the year for him. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
In now, Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Misses, ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 32 now for the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And that's in there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. Tigers lead this one 5-4. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The ball and 2 strikes.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And that misses 2-2. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the stretch, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. That's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
In there, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Piscotty looks up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and it's now 7-4. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Jeimer Candelario. Line hard, but foul. Harrison leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Out. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at the Coliseum. It's the Tigers 7 and the Athletics 4. Matt Moore will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Matt Moore.
Leading off the inning, Chris Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Another full count pitch home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The left fielder, number 25, Stephen Piscotty.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's gone 2 for 8. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
No strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Piscotty, the runner at first with 2 gone. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Matt Andrees takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 36, Matt Andrees.
Stepping into the box, Jake Rogers. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Piscotty will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder.
back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He was a ground out victim last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The count now at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Darwell Lugo. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
3-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They hold a 7-4 lead. Stepping in, Sean Murphy, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Sean Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1. Could take there to lay off the high fastball. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Calhoun.
Into the box now, Willie Calhoun. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Moore delivering here on 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Murphy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line hard to center field. Reyes patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a swinging strike. A little late on the fastball that time.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-2. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Matt Olson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2. This is pulled into right. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Ready now, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder,
Nick Castellanos now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Pitch on the way. Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Kristen Stewart will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They hold a 7-4 lead. Matt Chapman will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Castellanos waits on it, and that's the 1st out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning. Swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Davis, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos moves over, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Rendell Grichuk. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The relay, and he is in there. So some real problems out there at that time as it'll wind up in E7. Victor Alcantara takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Second and third, 2 away. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
The set and the 2-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Harrison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. Springer is right there, 1 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And that's low, ball four.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
At the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
That evens it up, 1-1. Candelario stands at first with 1 out. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. Piscotty is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Rogers.
Into the box, Jake Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
In there, and it's even at 1. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. To short. Taken in by Simeon. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Sean Murphy. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Murphy.
And now pitch on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reyes is after it. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
In now, Willie Calhoun, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Harrison's got it, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Popped him up. Rogers has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Joe Jimenez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Joe Jimenez.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Harrison has it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. J.B. Wendelken enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Dawa Lugo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Dawa Lugo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers.
Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Nicholas Castellanos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Calhoun is there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing for the Tigers in the ninth. Last chance now for the A's. They're down 3. It's 7-4. Shane Green
please.
comes on looking for
Now,
a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 61, Shane Green.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Green, a native Floridian. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-0 pitch on the way. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-4 the final finish today. Detroit led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Matt Moore claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alex Wood couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Shane Green hammers down the save, number 36 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.